Hello and welcome to my video, and welcome to a very hot day here in Paris. I've been out jogging, so I'm going to need some water pretty soon, followed by a few beers. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be getting up to in the next few days, but if you're about as curious as I am what mischief I could possibly get up to or not get up to, stick around. Hi, my name is Steve Morgan, and from the age of 16, when I left home, I've had some crazy adventures. It's been the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's why I decided to do Morgan's World, to share those journeys with you. To keep up to date with my life's journeys, please like and subscribe to my channel below. Welcome to my world. It's a really hot day here in Paris, and these gentlemen and lady are playing a game of bowls in the park.
Fueron 2 horas y la gente nos pidió que fuera como un poquito más para tener un momento como de reencuentro, para hablar, para estar.
So here in the park, they're doing something, and it's called Freedom for Venezuela. Bonjour, so me and man Max, we're on our way to the Eiffel Tower, and we're taking a taxi. Hopefully this taxi is a little bit better than the one I had the other night, because the one I had the other night ripped me off a little bit. Not too bad. I might dispute the charge when I get back home. So if you watched my last video, I mentioned that I was not allowed to have the late checkout, and the guy at the reception said I had, have to depart like everybody else at 12 o'clock. But the manager today said I can depart at 5 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, and I have mentioned in other videos how to get that late checkout with the Ibis Hotel. So please watch my videos, and I'm more than willing to share these hacks. Okay, so this is like the best and the worst of Paris. You got the men in blue, and they're working really hard, and they're taking away some guy who's done something naughty. But otherwise, just really good to be here. But when I say the best and the worst, I'm not joking. This poor guy, this is his home for tonight. And a country that has so much wealth, and that goes for any country in the world. It's just so sad to see people like that on the street. Shouldn't happen. I don't care. I don't care what people say. Like if they try to say, oh, the person's lazy, he had a drug problem, or whatever, in a wealthy country, no one should be on the street. And that's the best and the worst of Paris. But you know what? I'm pretty impressed with Paris. It's been all right so far. So here we are at the Iron Lady. A few interesting things about the Eiffel Tower is it actually expands in the summer, and it probably expanded a lot today with the heat, and it contracts in the winter. It can move in the wind. The Eiffel Tower was never designed to be here forever, but once it was there for a little while, the French knew it was a lovely little thing that people wanted to see, or a lovely big thing, and Adolf Hitler wanted to destroy that place. He wanted it destroyed. And look at it, it's sparkling right now. How beautiful is that? Ooh la la, ooh la la. Awesome, awesome, beautiful. My French is shite. So how awesome is that? The tower is still sparkling, and it really is a big structure. It's not as small as you might think it is. Wow, pretty cool, eh? And this monument, whoa, not monument, but building, or whatever, not building, structure, has definitely been the most famous thing ever about France, and especially Paris. Pretty cool, eh? Alright, so over there we're going to queue up and see if we can walk up a couple of flights or take an elevator or whatever. I did it before, but you know what? I think I'll forget it. So supposedly we can go up another floor. So onwards and upwards we go. Yeehaw! So is there a defibrillator? That's what I like to know. You know, ooh, I might need one. What's here? Before my battery runs out, just a little bit of another view of the River Seine, whatever. Okay, so now here is a proper view from the top. And there's the River Seine. There's a boat sailing right in the distance. There's people on the second floor. And believe it or not, as unfit as I am, I'm not as out of breath as what I thought I'd be. Awesome. Sir, do that again. My camera wasn't ready. Come on, do that again. This guy just proposed to the lady. Go on, you can do it one more time. You'll be on YouTube. Go on. Oh, he's a little bit shy. We are back in the Irish bar, and I almost had a Kronenberg 1664, which coincidentally is the birthday of the Royal Marines, the 28th of October 1664. A bit of history you may not have cared to hear about, but it is what it is. Max, good night, yeah? Was it good night? Cheers, mate. Cheers. Another day, another dollar. So it's the next day. I've had a bit of a sleep in, and I'm on my way to a restaurant. Max should be there already, and if there's time, I'm going to see the Notre Dame Cathedral. Now, the first time I heard of the Notre Dame Cathedral, I actually watched a black and white movie when I was a kid, and it was The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that's how old I am. Alright, so a little thing about Paris. The first time I was in Paris, it was 1989, and I was interrailing around Europe. And back then you could actually go all the way to Morocco, and I did. I went to Marrakesh. But on the way back, it was my second last day of my Interrail ticket. It was a month long. On the last day I actually ended up in Le Havre, France, and I took a ferry over to Ireland, 21 hours. But when I was in Paris, before Le Havre, France, I was almost out of money. So I slept rough with some other backpackers that were down on the luck. They had their, rucksack stolen, and in, different life stories. And we all slept rough together. And, safety in numbers, one of those sort of things. And some drunk, like Moroccan, North African guy, like in a business suit, come and slept with us. And in the morning, he took out wads of money from his pocket, and he treated us all to breakfast. Croissant and coffee and whatever you. And he gave us all some pocket money for our trouble. And, I weren't refusing any money. I was 19. God knows what he gave me. Like 10 francs, 20 francs, maybe 50 francs. Maybe, I can't remember what that was worth back in did I say 1989? 1988 it was. And anyway, that was my first time in Paris. First time was in a hotel, and at the end of the month I had no money for a hotel, so I was sleeping rough underneath a bridge somewhere. And you know, it's nice to be back. I was here 16 years ago with a few friends, and I'm here for just the experience of what it was like for the Olympics and after the Olympics. Anyway, it'll be time to eat too. So I'm in a French restaurant and I'm going to be having a bit of horse meat. I've been told it's pretty healthy. I'll give it a go. And God, I feel a little bit guilty. But you know, in India, they don't eat cows, do they? And we eat cows in the Western world, in Europe and everywhere. So it is what it is. So my food has arrived, and this would be a horse steak. It looks like a burger to me. Maybe it's just a burger, you know. And Max is, well, he's very open-minded. He's got a pizza. So yeah, bon appetit. So that dinner of horse meat, it was actually pretty tasty, but more tasty was the fries, and I'm not even a fan of fries. It could have been the juice from the fried egg and some of the dressing that they gave me for the horse meat that I put on the fries. It tasted delicious. Yeah, pretty good. So we're on our way to the cathedral now, or Notre Dame. If you want to know what a French underground looks like, well, here you are. Not as busy as a London one, I would say.
Please ensure you collect
We
all your
are on
belongings.
a French
Vergewissern
subway.
Sie sich, dass Sie nichts vergessen haben.
So I'm on an embankment, and we are on our way to the Cathedral of Notre Dame. And I got to tell you, it's really nice, this embankment. It's not like the River Thames, which would be probably crowded with people right now. It's not so bad. Maybe the local Parisians, maybe they've still out of town. A lot of people left Paris because of the Olympics. They didn't want to be around. Yeah, but it's pretty cool, eh? So there are some people here. People having a little bit of fun, enjoying themselves. It's a bit humid today, but it's not even half as hot as it was yesterday. Yesterday, temperatures all over Europe were just really, really high. They had forest fires in Greece, and Spain, I think, had its record day, and it was definitely hot in Paris. Yeah. Right in front of me, there's some people. They look like they're doing a bit of Latin or ballroom dancing or something, but you know, everybody just having a good time. Hello. Hiya. Let's play a game. How many people will wave at me? Okay, enough of silly buggers. Right over there, where the cranes are, that is the Notre Dame Cathedral. So we are almost there. Yep, beautiful afternoon in France. Just so lovely not to be experienced the heat that we had. It was just terrible. It's not very comfortable when it's really hot and you're in a city. Okay, so we are at the cathedral right now, right up there, and as you can see, it was like they had a lot of fire damage a few years back, but fortunately they were able to saved the majority of the cathedral. But this is a lovely area. I have no idea what this area is called. If you know, please leave it in the comments. Got to be careful, I don't want to get run over by the roller skaters. Yeah, really beautiful here. Okay, so yeah, just at the back of the cathedral, and there's a bunch of people right up there and just chilling out. There's been lots of police in Paris, which is probably a very good thing, you know. Hello, any idea when it's going to be open?
Sorry.
Yes.
No, not open.
No, well, you have no idea when it will be open.
December.
December.
Yes.
Merci. So, there it is. December 2024. The cathedral will be open. All right, Max. Time to get a beer and get a train. So I'm at Charles de Gaulle Airport now, and I'm about to get a flight to London. It's late in the evening. All the shops behind me are all closed. So kind of looking forward to getting back, even though I'm going to be really tired. It's been an exhausting few days here in Paris. I partied hard, I met lots of people, didn't always get a lot of sleep. So I'm going to be glad to be back home. I really enjoyed myself in Paris as well, you know, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got some more cool videos to come. I don't want to like reveal the secret right now, or you know, let the cat out of the bag, but there are some pretty interesting places in the pipeline, so keep watching these videos, give him a bravo, and I'll see you all on the next voyage.